Dear students, in this lecture we will talk about the different database languages that are used in database management system. So when you populate the database, to create the database, to design the database, to create the tables, to apply the constraints on the database, we need to read the database from the read the data from the database, to update the data from the database, to create the user, to grant the privileges. We need a language. So with the help of language we can perform all these tasks. So the very first language that we are going to discuss is data definition language. The short name is DDL. DDL stands for data definition language. It allows the DBA or the user to describe and name the entities, attributes and relationship required for the application. So this is the language that is responsible for creating the tables and the database. If you want to create the new database and if you want to create the new table, then it is DDL, data definition language. Using DDL you can describe the table, you can describe the attributes, you can describe the field, you can describe the constraints on the attributes, and you can describe the relationship that is required for the application, plus any of the associated integrity and security constraints. You can also apply constraint, security constraint and the integrity rules using DDL, that is data definition language. After data definition language, the second is data manipulation language. Once you create the tables, once you create the database, the next task is to manipulate the database. For manipulation purpose, we have another kind of language that is called data manipulation language. It provides the basic data manipulation operation on the data held in the database. For example, inserting the data into the table, for example, updating the data into the table and deleting the data from the table. All these commands are provided by DML. Next we have two kind of DML. One is procedural DML, another one is non-procedural DML. In the procedural DML, it allows the user to tell the system exactly how to manipulate the data. So in this case we have to tell the steps of manipulating the data. If we want to insert the data, then we have to tell the system about the steps. Another kind of DML is non-procedural DML, which allow the user to state what data is needed rather than how it is to be retrieved. So in this case we tell the system that we need that particular data. Now it is the responsibility of the system to extract that data from the database and return it to the end user. So accordingly we have two kind of languages. One is procedural, another one is non-procedural. In the procedural language we have to tell the system step by step how to retrieve the data, but in non-procedural DML we have to tell the system only what data is needed and how it will be retrieved. That is the task of, that is the responsibility of, you can say, database management system. Then besides these we have two other languages like storage definition language. It is used to specify the internal schema, storage structure and access methods that are used by the database system is specified with the help of storage definition language. The short form is SDL. Similarly, at the external level we have to define different views, and then to define the views we have another language that is called VDL. So it is view definition language. It is used to specify the end user's view. So we have fourth generation language also. This is nicknamed as, it is abbreviated as 4GL. User defines what is to be done and not how it is to be done. So parts of 4GL includes query language, form generation, report generation, graphics generator, application generator. So all these are the parts of 4GL language. So SQL and query by example, QBE, it is called query by example. So SQL is called structured query language. So structured query language and query by example is an example of a 4GL language. SQL is a 4GL language. It is a language that contains DDL, DML, DVL, SDL. All kind of languages are included in the SQL. So SQL contains the command for DDL. SQL also contains the command for DML. SQL also contains the command for DVL. So SQL is the one language that contains everything, every kind of database language in it. So that is all about the database languages. I hope you have some idea about the languages that are included, that are involved with the database management system. So you have to learn at least one of these language, either SQL or QBE. in order to get the data from the database, in order to communicate with the databases. All of the major database management systems that are in the market, every database management system supports SQL, which is structured query language. So at least it is a minimum requirement for the database designers as well as administrators to understand the SQL.